Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's Tony with you once again from Master of the 80s. How's everyone doing? I hope you're doing well. Okay, I've been toying with the idea of this one for a while. Many of you will have known a good few months back I went through my entire sci-fi collection, and in a total of about 16, 17 videos, I got through it all, showing 5 titles at a time. And I was toying with the idea to do it with some of my other ones because it was good, it was entertaining. I enjoyed doing them, people engaged, it was good fun. So I am going to do a sort of overview of all my fantasy, high fantasy and sword and sorcery films. You guys out there know me, you know this is my bread and butter, this is my cup of tea. This is the sort of genre film I specifically aim at. This is where my love of films are within this genre, and we'll come across loads and loads of my favourite films amongst all this lot. But I thought I'd do it in a similar format to the way I did the sci-fi one. I'll show 5 films at a time. I won't go into too much depth and detail about each film, because otherwise we'd be here for the rest of the year. There's that much. So they'll be nice, they'll be short, they'll be sweet, but it'll show you some titles that are mainstream, titles that people have seen, titles that people know. But I'm hoping what it'll do as well as it'll show you some obscure oddball titles. And if you know me and know this channel, you'll know I am into obscure oddballs. I have tons of it in my collection. So yeah, hopefully you'll find something amongst all this lot in the up and coming videos that you may say, well, yeah, I've never seen that before. Go on, Tony, we'll give it a watch. You might not like it. It might end up being one of your favourites. But hey, we'll never know. So we'll start off with 5 in this video. Again, I'll keep it nice, short and sweet. The first one is a film by Terry Gilliam. Terry Gilliam's first film that he did as a solo director, and is Jabberwocky. If you know the Monty Python crew and you know Holy Grail, Life of Brian, Meaning of Life, those films, you know what you're getting yourself into when you watch a Terry Gilliam film. Terry Gilliam did other films besides this one. He did Time Bandits and The Adventures of Baron Munchausen. Again, I love those films, but this one, considering it was his first solo attempt, goes under the radar a little bit. Not many people sort of know it or remember it or have even seen it, and it's definitely worth a watch. It goes from the film's based on a poem, and you may know the poem from Lewis's Carol, Alice in Wonderland, or Alice Through the Looking Glass, I think it is. About the Jabberwocky, and Michael Palin in this one is just like a bumbling fool who lives in a village in medieval England, and somehow gets given the privilege of becoming a knight and having to go and slay the Jabberwocky. Really good fun. Again, it does stand out as one of Terry Gilliam's better films, but not many people sort of remember it. Secondly, one of my favourites, and bizarrely never got a Blu-ray or anything in the UK. It's only got a DVD release. Antonio Banderas' 13th Warrior. I love this film. I think personally for me, the best thing that Banderas has did or has done. It's truly brilliant. It feels epic. It feels up there with the sort of gladiators and that of this world. The story's really good, about an Arab who ends up teaming up with some Vikings and getting sent on a quest to redeem a Viking village that's being plagued by what they think is a dragon, and it turns out that it's not. Really good. Bloodthirsty. Has some real good British actors in this that play the Viking warriors. And then add Banderas in it as well, as it's a really good fun time. So if you've never seen 13th Warrior, go and check it out. Like I say, it's really good. Down the cheesier route now, one of Miles O'Keeffe's first outings as Ator, and it's Ator the Fighting Eagle. This is a 2-disc set. I've never seen Fighting Eagle as a standalone in the UK. It probably has got one, but I've never ever come across it. It's teamed up with Samson and Delilah on this one. Samson and Delilah, from what I can remember, is an older film. I know the thumbnail may look a bit newer down there, but it's an older film from what I can remember, and I don't think I've ever watched it. But Ator the Fighting Eagle, really good film. I like Miles O'Keeffe. Miles O'Keeffe did a lot of this kind of stuff, did a lot of Italian exploitation films, whether they were sci-fi, post-apocalyptic, sword and sorcery, high fantasy stuff. He was a mainstay of it. Not one of the better films. The quality and the budget of this film is on the limited side. Still loads of fun, but looks like it was filmed in my back garden. The sort of special effects in it are a bit crap. There's one where there's a load of spiders popping up in it, so it's really bad, but at the same time really entertaining, and bag loads of fun. And then we come on to one remake and a sequel of a remake. And these, at the time of coming out, I always personally liked them. I don't think the wider audience did, but I always thought they were good fun, and there were 2 brilliant films to see at the cinema. The remake of Clash of the Titans. I think visually this looks stunning. It's really, really good. I mean, I know it's CG heavy, which is a shame, because all these kind of films originally were all stop motion. And you know my feelings on stop motion animation. I love the damn stuff. Ray Harryhausen is a god, he's a genius in my eyes. So when this came out, I was interested, I was intrigued, and I really enjoy it. Again, I think a wider audience, the general public, didn't particularly like it. It didn't do much, but I thought it was really, really good. And same as it goes for the sequel that came off the back of it, Wrath of the Titans. Again, possibly better than the original remake, for the simple reason being it's a story of its own. I know the story's been told in other ways before, but this was a little bit different for the time. It feels a little bit more dark. And again, the 2 films were the who's who of acting of that particular time. But I always enjoy both of them. I can still go back and watch these on a regular basis. The sort of films you can just put on in the background. They're entertaining, they're fun. You don't really need to be concentrating too much to know what's going on. But films I enjoy, and we don't get a lot of this kind of stuff anymore. You know what I mean? And it is a shame that we don't get a lot of this kind of stuff. So when it does come out, I'm generally all over it. You know what I mean? For as good or as bad as it is, I will always watch it. So again, the first 5. So we got Jabberwocky, 13th Warrior, Ator the Fighting Eagle, Clash of the Titans, and its sequel, Wrath of the Titans. So there will be loads more of these videos coming through, guys. If you like this kind of stuff, obviously keep checking back in. I'll try and get them up daily. If not daily, I'll get them up. I'll get at least 2, maybe 3 up in the week. So like I say, keep your eyes out for them, because there's loads of good stuff popping up. There's going to be some rare things popping up as well that people just don't come across. I've got one title within this sort of collection that I've got that is ultimately rare. It's the rarest, most expensive piece I've got in this whole collection. So that's amongst all this kind of stuff. So take care, guys. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you all again soon. Bye bye.